What's up, guys? It's the Fixbroz, and today I want to show you guys this crazy doctored up car that you guys are going to be shocked about. Check this out. Okay, guys, so here is the car. It's a 2015 4Runner with only 51,000 miles. It says that it's a salvage title, flood damage, so that's pretty interesting. It says that it's a partial repair with the front end damage. And if you look at the pictures right here, you can see that kind of looks like it has a minor front end damage with what looks like some suspension problem or something here. And everything else looks pretty good. But if you look at the interior of the car, you can see there's one airbag blown over here. So that's a sign that something could be wrong. And then if you look at the picture of the black back, it looks pretty good. But then when you get in the engine bay, the engine is extremely far back. And it doesn't look like it's supposed to be like this. Because look, the plastic that goes in front of the windshield is right here. And it's like touching the wipers. So that is something we should take notice of. And you can see the fans, they're not supposed to be way in there. They're supposed to be under this plastic right here. But the speedometer, it looks to be okay. And over here, it looks a bit messed up. So now, what if we try searching the VIN number on Google? We go on Google Images, and you can see right here is what looks like this car. You can see the wheels, they're the same as the wheels on this car right here. And it's the same color, and it looks pretty much like this car. Let's click on it and see what it shows us. So it shows us that this is a car with 51,176 miles, and this one has exactly the same mileage, so they did not drive it a bit. 51,176 miles. And right here gives us the copart lot number. Let's copy it and then go on copart and paste it right here. Search this lot number, and what you can see is an extremely smashed up car, which has the same VIN number. You can see the VIN number ends with 1887, and right here, the VIN number ends with 1887. So this is the same car, but before it was all smashed like this. This is crazy. And what they did is they doctored this up and made it look as if it's just a little bit maybe damaged in the front. And look, the hood, it won't even close because the engine won't let it. And then you can also notice that the seats are pretty dirty over here. So let's see what it says over here. It says that it's flooded and it has a front end damage. So the front end damage is this, and it's also flooded. So this car was flooded and it was crashed. And now they're selling it like it's a brand new car, like nothing ever happened to it. Just a small minor front end damage. Then somebody's going to bid on this and they're going to buy it, and they're going to figure out that it's just all messed up. I don't know if somebody would even fix something like this. It's because it's extremely crashed really hard. The whole front end is smashed. Guys, you can also see that they screwed the bumper in with bolts on the outside of the bumper. They're just trying to like make this car like look as if it didn't have any damage, but in reality, they're just hiding the huge amount of damage under all these body parts. You can also see that the suspension here is so low. And if you look at the picture right here, this suspension is probably all messed up, so they probably just took it out and left it like this without any suspension. And there was probably water on the interior of the car, because look at all that. Probably water covered all of this, and then the water just went away and it left a bunch of dirt. Guys, and you can also see that it's not sold by the insurance, because usually, sometimes, if it's the insurance, they would write that the seller is the insurance, and the insurance usually won't put a minimum bid or reserve. They would usually make pure sale, but in some cases they make it minimum bid, but usually they won't. And you can see that somebody just doctored this car up and put it back on Copart, and people are going to think it's pretty much a brand new car, and they're going to bid a lot. As you can see, it's already $9,700, which is crazy because this is a smashed up car. Guys, so this is really obvious that this is a doctored up car. So if you're ever thinking of bidding on a car on Copart, you always got to make sure it wasn't doctored up or somebody like did something to it before. Guys, so if you're buying a car on Copart, always check the VIN, search the VIN on Google, check if there are any pictures of it being previously on the auction. The VIN number is always right here on Copart. You could always search it and run a VIN check. Maybe if you want to, you can run a Carfax. Guys, and we ran a VIN report, and it shows that it was on Copart twice. Once, it was on October 14th, 2017. It was in Texas, and it had 51,176 miles. And the second time, it was on November 30th, 2017. It was in Florida, which is where it is right now. It's in Florida, Miami, North. And the mileage is exactly the same as over here, which could mean that they got the car, doctored it up, didn't drive it at all. That car might not even start. I don't think this car starts. Yep, right here it says enhanced vehicle. All that basically means is that the vehicle was cleaned up, but usually they write this when the vehicle doesn't start. And this is, you can also check for this. If it says run and drive right here, it means it drives and runs and drives. If it says engine start program, it means they started the car and checked that it starts, but it might not drive, which maybe means that the transmission's bad or just the wheels are hit. It could mean something different depending on the situation. You can also see that it was sold for $37,874 at Mike Shaw Toyota with 3 miles on September 1st, 2015. Guys, so if you guys are thinking of bidding on this car or maybe another car, just always check the VIN, search the VIN, run a report, and if it looks a bit suspicious, like the engine is, as you can see over here, it's all beat up, all the stuff over here is beat up, the battery is crooked, like, don't bid on this. If you see anything suspicious, don't bid on the car. Wait for a different one to pop up. Copart adds cars every single day. Okay, so we have to end the video here, but before we end it, I just want to tell you guys that we have some new merch. We got new designs, we got kids shirts, kids hoodies, so the link will be in the description. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please share, like, and subscribe. See you guys next time.